Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Thaumaturge. Just give me a second. I am having such an issue with my screens. And what the hell is going on here? Hey, Brand, how are you doing? Okay, so yeah, yesterday I made a huge bugger up. I was trying to get used to the cards and stuff, and kind of won that battle I was struggling with last night, so sorry. Oops. So it literally starts now where I have just defeated the new salutor. So sorry, I wanted to stream that fight, but it was really accidental that I beat the guy, because I played the last card and I really thought I was dead, and it's like, no, you won. Like, what the hell? So sorry, guys. But yeah, let's continue. And I don't know what's going on with my screen. It's being really, really weird. Every time I try and change my screen resolution, it opened on a weird screen. And every time I try and change my screen resolution, it like throws around all my screens. It's very annoying.
Just wait until Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this evening the souls were particularly restless.
The souls have now told me everything I needed to hear.
And you, sir, what can you tell us?
Okay, apologize to Sergey. Can't exactly remember what I need to apologize to him for. Admit what is my fault. Well, let's apologize to Sergey.
Sergei, please wait a moment.
Mr. Shulsky, there are only so many humiliations a gentleman can tolerate. I have reached my limit. Congratulations to you both.
Say what? Give up, you can't stop him.
I can see I won't convince you.
Okay.
I have to explain myself. It was me who provoked the whole situation. Sergei didn't have anything to do with it.
But what was all this for?
What's going on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see. We're terminating this disaster.
One moment. First, Mr. Shulsky will explain himself.
Well, so I can turn it against the upper crust and Sophia and say you had your reasons. I'm gonna go with say you had your reasons.
Freely chosen reasons. I was looking for something here, and I found it. I regret that it was at someone else's expense.
Enough wistful chatter. Will the gentleman with a book be leaving peacefully, or should we show him out?
The book. Refrain from causing them any problems. Yeah.
No need, I can make it to the door. Madame, honored guests.
Victor, don't scare me like that.
Mr. Shulsky, are you all right?
I think it's time for us to go.
I'll snug us a carriage.
You'll have a hard time at this hour. I'll drop you off.
See, you can always count on Mr. Konieczkin.
Victor, Thank you. That's very polite.
Okay. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm not sure why this game is being weird. Or why it's being weird with my screen settings.
Thank you for an interesting evening.
She always looks so angry. Like she's about to crap you out for something. Let her get angry, apologize to her, check if she was being sarcastic. Well, let's apologize. We did kind of ruin the evening for her.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
Not tonight, please.
No, we just wish her good
There
night.
you go. Good night.
She's a little bit upset. Oh, so I need to go. Honestly, hold on a second. Let me just see what the hell is my game up to. Let's do it borderless. Just see. Get my chat back. There we go. Now it's not being weird. That was so strange. I don't know why I did that. Okay, well, let's resume. Yeah, now it's right.
The telephone.
Perception weakened. Pay a visit to Rasputin. Telephone.
Where's Grażyna when I need... Hello?
Hello? Hello? Victor?
Yes.
Speaking.
Victor, Uncle Sasha here. How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
Not really. Ask how he is.
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. And how are you, Uncle?
I wanted I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter. Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
Sure.
All right. So where should we meet?
Remember where I took you kids for donuts?
I do.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Victor. Thank you.
They are very, very weird about over the telephone. It's like really weird conversations. Okay, but I wanted to go I do need to speak to Rasputin because Velez is not agreeable. And if we get into a fight, we are gonna definitely be in trouble. Let's talk to Uber. So we need to follow the red fog.
Victor, hurry. We'll be late for now.
Shit. Can't remember how this works. Oh, that's the wrong way. Wrong way. Oop. Nope. Not this way? Strange.
Victor, do you think that when you have a husband, you have to argue with him?
I suppose so. I don't want a husband.
You don't have to get one, but I'm worse off. Grażynka says that when I grow up, she'll find me a husband.
prayers.
I remember that. The last Sunday before Father stopped taking us to church. Because of me. I accidentally touched the priest's stone as he passed us with the censer. That was the first time when I felt another person's thoughts, their intentions. I heard the words of someone's confession that the priest was thinking about. It was like they were directed at me. And I didn't falter to share them with the rest of the congregation. Mother didn't manage to stop me.
Oh dear.
And my indiscretion caused a prominent marriage to fall apart.
Oops.
My parents' marriage not long after.
And we just popped out of the ground, did we? Definitely something here. Empty tube. An empty tube of purple paint. Petals of the mallows tremble in the wind. Just like her lips trembled during the first kiss that hot summer. Violet rippled with sunshine and her heart filled with sweetness. The memory of that moment awakens every time she colors the canvas with violet. Beautiful descriptions. I really, really like it. Okay, there's something I wanted to go and do first. I want to go and see. Let's go see Rasputin, actually. Let's see if we can heal us, because we've got an extra salutor now. And then I want to go you have to click on the right spot. Then I want to go see the building that his father died in. Thought I saw red dots there. Yeah, we're not ready for that yet. Or for that fight. It's in here. There we go.
Mr. Shitsky.
Is
It's
Rasputin
not
here?
Shitsky, it's
Sadly,
Shulsky.
yes.
She's such a snooty cow. Feel a bit of snooty. Okay, that's us. Rasputin, help fix.
It's good to see you. Unless I'm mistaken and you've come with something unpleasant.
Yep, I did. So you need hypnosis. Find out how long he intends to stay. We've asked these questions already, so let's
Actually, I don't feel great.
Let's see what you brought with you this time.
Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself.
Okay.
Do you see him? He's remarkable.
It's like a gin. It's got 6 fingers.
I can't tame him.
You can, and you will. Look, he's afraid of you. Calm your heartbeat.
wow.
It will scare him off. Calm yourself.
Okay, so did we tame him now? Is that it? So now we can start using him.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
Okay. So we can
Now,
leave.
I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narazinski door is always open to you.
Awesome stuff. So now we have a new salutor. There he is. Welcome, welcome, dude. Now we can use him. Let's develop some of his skills. Distraction. Accidental damage. That's a good one. Lowers the target's focus by 2. Okay, and then I don't have enough points. We need to go find this one. See, I'm wondering if where his dad has died. I wonder if this is where his dad died. Because I've got a feeling that it is. I could be wrong. I mean, I could be. Let's do that. Oh, actually. Let's put that in there. That is suffering. Yeah, let's increase damage by 50. Okay. Now, I want to go find out more about your father's dying moments. That is exactly where I want to go. Category. Oh, wait, hold on a second. There's something here. Salmon. Dancing handbook. Leopold Dolinsky. Modern dances. Handwritten signature on the first page. Jan Wysocki. Whatever. Somebody's book. Recently published book. Barber. Yeah, this is dying moment. Yes, that's where we want to go. Because once I get the other salutor, I can go and finish the quest by the beach. Get that officer to reopen the case. Oh, hello. Bigot's diary. Warsaw is sinking further and further into depths of moral decay. Every passing year, streets that were once inhabited by modest and pious families are now turning into a hotbed of the worst individuals. For example, my neighbor's dear Miss S. told me about a woman who rents an apartment in tenement house on 7 Eriwanchka Street. She's an opera artist who is visited by many rich men. She has an abundance of gowns and lavish furnishings in her apartment. Recently, one of her many patrons took her on a foreign trip to Japan. Her ilk ought to be ashamed to show her faces in public. Really?
Hello, sweet secret.
Hello, sweet secret. Okay. Exotic ceremony. Lady Dragonfly. Oh, that's a courtesan who's fond of traveling. She offers her clients an extraordinary experience during a ceremony that boggles the senses. Oh, I'm sure it does. Okay, we don't want to wander too far, we might get into trouble again. We don't want to get into troubles. It's showing me 2 ways to get there. 7. Okay, so now we can pick this one up. The greetings on the postcard are covered by a layer of longing. The memory of the gift that came with the postcard gilds the letters. A piece of wool from the Lot's mills reminds him of the warm-hearted aunt he had to leave there. Okay, finally get to do that one. Why are you showing me that I can go somewhere? Okay. I want to go to the place of the building that his dad was killed in. Try and figure out where the hell that is. Because I think we found everything that was in here. I'm not sure why it's bringing us up here. Maybe for another quest. It's not supposed to do, but anyway. Anyway.
What do you want to tell me, friend?
Wants to talk.
You'll...
I missed the conversation. These are so difficult. Damn.
Father, can Abauretse come with us to the sea?
Out of the question. Holidays are to be spent with family, with loved ones, not with servants.
Oh. That must have been his childhood friend. Oh, right.
Listen, boy. You'll be the head of this family someday, and you have to understand that family is the one thing you can always rely on.
Was this his dad?
Especially since you're a temperamencer.
Yeah, this is him and his
Others
dad.
will rob you, kill you, or even worse, ruin you. You should keep your friends close, but never behind your back. And your enemies you should keep even closer. Next to your heart, because only then will they not surprise you.
Very, very true. Where am I going? There he is.
Rarely did I see my father so furious. He thought that a trip to the once Polish Baltic Sea would improve his chilly relations with Mother. I really didn't want to go. I preferred to play with Habauridze in the streets of Prague. Mom wasn't disappointed that we stayed either. I didn't want to step on Father's toes again, so I asked Ligia to make a scene, like she did when Grażynka tried sending her to bed and she wanted to keep reading. I didn't even have to persuade her much. I wondered if it was the power of the twin bond or if I manipulated her subconsciously back then. Now I know I couldn't do it without forming our pact, but if that's the case, what were you doing here?
What were you doing there indeed? Okay. That looks like trouble. Remember, lessons at Andrei and Andres Kievich moved to 6. Oh, wow. What a name. A hastily written note that must have fallen out of a notebook. Lessons at his apartment have been moved to 6 p.m. Wish I knew where I was going. Busy building the underground. Inaugural concert of the Warsaw Philharmonic. It is a little bit weird getting around. Yeah, because you are not in control of the camera. The mad artist who lives at Poznanska Street brings strangers to his house every day and talks to them about Newski Orthodox Church. They discuss its construction in detail. It is highly likely that they are planning an assassination attempt. I advise you to take an interest in the suspicious person and shady guests. Ew. So those lessons aren't lessons after all. I saw something here. To the attention of the police station for Warsaw. Yesterday at private dinner, the artist Antony Lesniewski expressed himself in unflattering terms about the Tsar, then made a toast shining subversive slogans. Quote, "The Tsar will get his comeuppance, and we will soon see him fleeing with his tail between his legs." To an independent Poland, which is always present in our hearts, if not yet on the maps. Honest citizen. Honest backstabber is more like it. Every insult will be avenged. The sad men will soon come for Antony. His head spins from cold rage and a desire for revenge. Every innocent word dooms the enemy. Verses of the denunciation dance around the overjoyed heart in a haunted procession. I don't think I want to go here because this looks like a trouble. And we get a picture. Okay, that's a dead end. Oh, hello to you too. It's a dead end. And what the heck? There's something here. A letter. Hey friend, this afternoon in Vienna passageway, check that dude about rumors of Professor Z. Just don't forget to start with the magic words. Cheers. I will definitely butcher that name, so I'm not even gonna try. Beautiful. Beautiful architecture, that's for sure. Instruction for an assistant. For this month, buy what you usually do, canvases, paints and turpentine in the usual amount, and double the amount of crimson and snow white. Tell the seller that this noobski will settle with him the following week. Okay. White and red will play a special role. Just gonna walk around and try not to get into any fights. Kind of stuck. Taylor. Barber. Where am I supposed to be going? So we are looking for the Black Grandma. That's why it's not working. Okay, never mind. Talk with a gravedigger. No. Talk to Verona. Miss Taylor's dilemmas. Memory Horizon. Holy Trinity Church. Expedition to lift our hearts. Find the viewpoint by Vienna Station. Oh, there's a viewpoint by your house as well. Okay, but I'm looking for where his dad died. It doesn't give me that. I have to okay, that's the investigation that I have to reopen. They're alive. That's that one. Price of friendship. See, the ability is limited. So let's find one that is not limited. Well, can I not do anything? Okay, well, let's go talk to the uncle. Since we can't do basically anything, by the looks of it. Talk to a room. Oh, hello. The Warsaw Courier. I'll buy the latest model of the 4-person slightly used. Submit bids by the 8th of this month at Brolowski Hotel, number 20. Dr. Steven Stamorowski has returned from abroad. Diseases of the larynx, throat, nose, and ears. 5 Zlota Street. Drawing lessons. The painter Konstantin Andrzej will take students for lessons. The topic, landscapes of Warsaw. Ask at address blurred.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Stained page from a daily newspaper with a circled ad. At Konstantin's apartment. One can learn to draw landscape with Warsaw, but through the negligence of the newspaper owner, the artist's address was not included. But we already have his address. Every day at 6 p.m. in his apartment in Poznanska Street, Konstantin gives drawing lessons where you can practice sketching the landscapes of Warsaw under his tutelage. Currently, the topic of the class is the Nevsky Orthodox Church. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we are close to doing that one. Buy a donut. One bite is enough to make me feel like I'm 8 years old again. I feel like Warsaw donuts are the only sweet thing that happened to me in life. That's sad. But those look yummy. Too yummy. Wait.
Hi, Victor. Something held me up. Have you been waiting long?
Just a moment.
Welcome back to our favorite square. A lot of good memories,
Sure.
That's true, I do have fond memories of this place.
You were so small. You, Ligia, and Petya would always race from the droshky to the booth.
And then we'd hold up the entire line until we finally decided what filling we wanted in our donuts.
And Ligia would always rush you.
That's because she only likes them with plum. Who does that? Anyway, I'm guessing you need my help.
You truly are your father's son. To the point. To the point. All right. It's about a certain incident at the Imperial Hotel.
I'm all ears.
It's about Petya. At the Imperial Hotel, a boy, fell from a balcony and he's dead. Those hyenas from the Warsaw Courier have already jumped on it.
How is it linked to Petya? Is he all right?
Yes, he's fine. But you see, that wretched balcony is part of his apartment.
Oops. A young man lost his life during a drinking bout at a hotel. According to the article, he was friends with my cousin Petya. Learned something about the Brit.
Who was the guy who died?
Ludwig Krajewski. He and Petya were from two different worlds. You know, the Krajewskis they're not wealthy.
There's nothing wrong with that, but how did he and Petya meet?
That you'll have to ask my son.
Okay. Ludwig's death. Was killed at the Imperial Hotel. His family is reportedly already being pestered by the press, seeking comment on the incident. I should pay them a visit if I want to learn more.
And what role exactly am I here to play, Uncle?
Do what you do best. Use your powers to find out how Ludwig's death is connected to Petya. With all due respect to Stasio, I don't want to make the same mistake judging my only son as he did. I want to know the truth, whatever it is. And those Krajewskis. I know the press is trying to contact them. I fear that without your help, they might publish something untrue.
I'll go see Petya. And where can the Krajewskis be found?
They live in a courtyard-facing apartment of a tenement house, near the Imperial.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. Go. I stay here for a while.
Alrighty. Find out more about the Krajewski family. Yeah, let's go do that first. Oops. Oh, what's this? These simple waltzes have a lot of charm to them. I'll dance if I wasn't Victor Zulski, the grave, cold-hearted thaumaturge. Okay. Admire the view. It's a lovely view. Okay. So we get XP doing that too. That's awesome. One thing about freaking dying and restarting is you don't know what you've done and what you haven't done, which is kind of annoying. Wish the game didn't do that. But it does, unfortunately. Oh, hello. Piece of thread. A beige thread smudged with mud. Day by day, the repetitive clatter of machines, the seamstress's hands, work abstractedly. Hours after sewing, they wither like flowers lacking water. She has been quilting these fabrics for so many years. Nothing ever changes, except for these hands becoming more and more weak and wrinkled. Yep, age will do that to you. The Daily Courier is a result of the contest for readers. A month ago, we announced the contest for the most interesting and funny anecdote about Warsaw. We received plenty of submissions, among which we were most moved by the tale written down by Mr. Antoni Lecky, that's what I'm going to call him. The humor and levity of writing brought the author of Fiacre Adventure first place in our contest. Fiacre, what it? Once we do a little editing, the text will be published in the next issue of the Daily Courier. Okay, the writer, the winner was Antoni. Tobias. Speak to Tobias.
Nobody's home? They are. They just won't answer the door. Tobias Fagin, the Warsaw Courier.
Maybe they want to mourn their son in peace rather than talk to the press.
What are you looking for here?
Information. But I think my methods are more effective.
Then maybe I will leave, and later you can share something. Deal?
Sure.
All right. If I learn anything interesting, I'll share it with you.
Great. It's a deal. I will hold you to your word.
Said interesting. Might not be interesting, so...
You chased him away? Glory be. Thank you. Please, come in before he gets back. Let me at least offer you some tea.
We just get invited in.
Never fails me. There is something here.
There's definitely something here. I don't have mine 3. Dimension force too low. Let's see. Do we have mind? We don't. See, we don't have this one, and I don't know where to find it. Bloody hell. Every shard, pieces of a broken plate lying in the kitchen floor. Tossed with fury, radiates with a sense of injustice. A lifetime of hard work, taking care of his family. He didn't deserve such immense suffering. Sharp shards feel stuck in the throat and throttle with each heartbeat. What broken? Photo of a young woman. The photo shows a young woman posing in a photography studio. A look frozen in time. Love portrayed with a rich man's money. A piece of delight cropped to fit the frame. The paper reflects the light, and thoughts of the beloved wrapped around the photograph like the halo around the head of a saint. It's something over here. Crumpled bill. High medical bill and annotation of debt. Amounts keep appearing and more pieces of paper written as dead strings of digits. The paper has been crumpled up by warrior hands, with a corner wrapped by wet tears. Helplessness and despair pass through the heart in waves, each one more dizzying.
Come in. Would you like some tea? My name's Krajewski. Zygmunt.
Viktor Szulski, thank you. Maybe later. I have a question.
Is it about Ludwig? Since you brushed that news hound off. All right. Ask away.
Okay, ask about the found items. Ask about Ludwig and Petya. I don't know if I want to know anything about the journalist. Let's ask about Ludwig.
Did Ludwig live here with you?
Not much recently. Pietja kept inviting him to all kinds of places. Parties, dances, horse racing.
Did it happen often?
What? Pietja's invitations? Yes. I would tell him Ruskies were not appropriate company for him.
Perhaps Ludwig was impressed with it all.
You bet. But if you ask me, Pietja was using Ludwig so that others would admire him for spending time with a poor man. So, there you have it.
That's enough.
According to Zygmunt, Petya used his relationship with the poor Ludwig to build up his image. Okay.
Can I ask you about Ludwig's belongings?
You've looked around by now?
Ask about the bill. Something eludes you? Oh, that's that thing I can't touch.
I've seen the doctor's bill.
I think this is trash.
Okay.
I found a photo of a young woman. Who is she?
This is Hannah, Ludwig's sweetheart. They had been seeing each other for a while. She was here not long ago. After...
Hey Ryan, thank you for sharing. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Thank you for smacking that like button. Let's just do that real quick. Resume. Return to previous topics. Yeah, so I can't ask him.
Goodbye.
I can't ask him that last question, this one, because we don't have mind 3. I need to figure out where to find the other salutor. Let's follow Zygmunt's thoughts. Oh, hold on. The Newski Orthodox shows a growth upon the town's tissue. Unfortunately, it's hard to look at it objectively as a piece of architecture. Ah. Looks like a mosque. Anyway. Hey, Mr. Zulski, that's Tobias Fane. I don't want to talk to you right now. Don't have
Mr.
anything
WS,
interesting. Dude.
You didn't introduce yourself, but I have my own ways of getting to the truth. WS. Viktor Szulski. Are you one of those Szulskis? Stanisław's son?
No. What do you want?
Our little deal, remember?
Well, didn't determine anything.
I didn't learn anything new.
Too bad. I'm afraid in tomorrow's newspaper, people will read that Thaumaturge is a scam.
What a jack.
In that case, until next time, Mr. W.
Kick your butt for that. What a jerk. Like there was seriously nothing new to be learned. Douche canoe. See some red flags. Where are you? There you are. Note, a handful of tips. When you come to work, open the window in the vestibule. I left the keys to the back room in the drawer. When Gluski, long grey beard, one red eye, comes in, don't give him more than 3 pitches, or he'll be starting fights. When the grey-haired has a limp comes in, make sure you don't say, in the old days, things were different, or things used to be better, because he'll start talking for hours and sit there until closing time. Oh, wow. So this is the notes for the pub. Okay, he's quite the chatterbox. Interesting. It's a well-known storyteller, likes to sit in the passageways by the Vienna station. If he hears you mention something about how things used to be, he will seize the opportunity and tell amusing anecdotes about life in Warsaw. Where are we going? Examine. The candle is burning slowly in an improvised altar dedicated to Ludwig. The flame hisses treacherously. Grief over the death of a child bites and slowly sucks the blood, especially at night when Maria's raspy breath can also be heard. Sigmund knows that he will place a second candle on the altar soon, and then his heart will shatter into 1,000,000 pieces. The Krajewskis are in a difficult situation. Ludwig has died, which has worsened the already seriously ill Maria's condition. The medical costs are too high for Sigmund to bear. Okay. So we are going through here. Let's take the view. It's beautiful. Pretty. The Imperial Hotel. Oh, this is where we came for the soiree.
Hello. Mr. Shulsky, hello. Shall I inform the authorities and hospitals, or shall I wait? Your last visit has become somewhat of a legend.
This time it'll be quiet, I promise. I'm here to see Pyotr Voronin.
Is Master Voronin moving out by any chance?
Why would he want to be moving out? Seriously, what a question.
Where can I find our pest?
Room 213, second floor. You've been there already.
Oh, so he's staying in that room. Interesting. Interesting. Have we read this already? I think we have. No, I haven't. Dear sirs, I would like to inform you that my wife and I are forced to shorten our stay at the hotel. The situation does not change. Peaceful rest has recently become impossible here due to the noise coming almost all night, every day, from the flat on the first floor, where, as of we have heard, Mr. Verona lives. In addition, there are people of dubious provenance in the vicinity of this flat in the evenings. The only solution for people who care about peace and their reputation is to get far away from such excesses as soon as possible, which we will do if you do not do something about it. Sincerely, Alexander Ivanov. Yeah, so he's causing a ruckus, is he? Well, if he's having soirees every bloody night. Can you imagine living in a hotel and somebody's having a friggin' party like this? That would be crazy.
So, same thing tonight, gentlemen?
You bet. I'll get some cognac. It will help relax the atmosphere.
So he's living at large.
Who's this guy?
It's just my cousin. Hello, Victor. Meet Thomas and Franz. Did you miss me?
Like scoundrels. Let's just say we want to see your
see how you've settled in.
Take a look around. It gets quite interesting here during my modest parties. Want some champagne?
About these parties, I think someone got lost on the balcony recently.
It was Papa who sent you, wasn't it? I told him to stay out of this. Thomas, Franz, show my cousin the door.
Really? Oof, it's gonna be a tough one. Ipper and Vukovic. Okay, that's not too bad. This one has less focus. Just one. Let's do him first. Okay. Ow. Ow. We didn't heal. Damn it. Oh, thank goodness I healed. I think that would have killed me if I didn't. I need to heal some more is what I need to do. Done.
As you can see, I can be stubborn.
Congratulations. Franz and Thomas are tough customers. Well, speak up. I don't have all day.
Ask him about his version of the story. Was that so freaking hard to
What happened
do?
that night, from your point of view?
Thanks, cousin. It's hard for me to talk about it. He was my friend. We were having fun. Whiskey, cigars, and other amusements. Ludwig got drunk and went out on the balcony. He yelled something about wanting to get higher, even higher. And then there was a scream and a shriek from down below. I stepped out onto the balcony and Ludwig, he was down there, dead.
Okay.
How do you want to end it? Your friend is dead. He was someone's son.
Yes, the Krajewskis. I know they're poor, but I can help them with that.
They say the press is interested in them.
I've heard. I'm not worried about myself, but it may damage Papa's reputation. And it could take a toll on the Krajewskis too. I want to protect them. Money is no object.
Okay, so we need more evidence. So there's something around here. Let's find it. It's standing on the table. Is this where we came in? I think so. Lock, stock and barrel matchbox. The package is drenched. It's hardly possible to make out the name of the bar. The box still bears a trace of warmth. Break at work. Small flame lights a cigarette. Small flicker of hope glows in the soul. The waitress drifts off into a dream world. She sees herself in a white dress and veil, with her head held high, valued at last. Kidoki. Sleeping in the tub. It's like the best place to sleep if you've got a dreadful hangover. That's the balcony, okay. Something there. Shoes are arranged in a neat row in front of the balustrade. The souls emanate with a shaky excitement, one step on the balustrade, one step toward a new life. The man was filled with joy. He will be able to provide a better life for his beloved and his family. He had just signed a document, so everything was on paper. Oh, so he did a contract and he was just overexcited. That's kind of sad. A hairpin lost on a hotel balcony. She had wanted to fix her hair. Her fingers suddenly became stiff. Her body was seized by a spasm. The metal pin was electrified with terror. The second that destroyed 2 lives imprinted itself on the small ornament, turning it into an artifact of pain. Oh, so his girlfriend was there, witnessed. Oh, that's awful. So at the time of Ludwig's death, someone else was on the balcony, a witness, a woman, most likely a waitress from the Lock, Stock and Barrel bar. That's kind of sad. So sad. Make the greatest accept which is money. Okay, I can't find anything out more because I don't have that dude. But I can maybe get them to accept the money. Which I don't know what that is about. But anyway.
What now, sir?
It's about the found items offering just money.
Mr. Krajewski, is there a sum of money that could, at least to some extent, make up for the loss of Ludwig?
No money can undo what happened.
I don't know what that
but
is.
It might solve other problems. I will insist.
One more thing.
That's enough.
Break through Sigmund's stubbornness to make him accept the money. Yes.
You want justice for your son, but your wife is dying. You have no choice. That's why you will take the money I'm offering.
I'll accept the money.
And you won't tell anyone about it, especially the press?
No one.
Okay, that one's done. Pull Veronin in, find out more about the Greys. Yeah, I can't find out more about them. Because I don't have the dude. And I have no idea how to find it. Okay, where are we going? Why are we going this way? Yeah, that's the you. Glasses with a bent frame and a broken lens. Isn't this the building that fell up where the dad died? Before his last breath left him, Father's gaze wandered, searching for the source of his end. He did not close his eyes. He passed away with his eyes wide open, hurling thunderbolts from his eyes towards his nemesis. Anger clung to the crooked frame, not grief, sadness, or fear. All so natural in a moment of danger, anger. At the fact that death came too soon, it announced itself but did not ask about any unfinished business. So his dad did die. This is what I was looking for. So there's quite a few things that I can find. A worn-out leather shoe dirty from dust. The owner of the shoe was a haughty soul who feared nothing, for whom death was an intruder destroying the order of the universe. He had his feet firmly on the ground, and even when death stared him in the eye, he did not give in to the instinct to flee. Yes, the shoe belonged to my father. A large pillar broken in half. Wild fury radiated from here, nestled in the body. This blow to the pillar collapsed the entire building. Punch born of a powerful fist, carrying colossal amounts of strength. Chaos. Only chaos can be felt here, devoid of any composed thought, intention. What breaks through to the surface of this disorder is destruction, as if it was designed in the guts of what wrought it. Ooh. Interesting. Father's death. This place carries the memory of my father. What is left of him here completes his image as a tenacious man with a hard heart. Interestingly, he expected death, although it came sooner than he expected, which clearly upset him, and the death that came for him was strong, uncompromising fury.
Am I a magician or what?
Yeah, or what? Indeed.
Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. And this building, it couldn't have just fallen down like that, right as he was going by. Maybe he was on his way to a tryst with Svetlana.
Hey, Shulsky!
What?
Chicken butt.
Oh no. Did you just call me a chicken butt?
Tie him up. There you go. Tighter. We took his book. Well done. All right. Let's wake the asshole up. Wakey, wakey.
What's...
Well, come on, Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a
Who the hell are you?
You look rough, fancy boy.
Wasn't that his friend?
This isn't what I was expecting.
Ask who he is, or ask what did he expect? Yeah,
What's
I
the
don't know.
meaning of this? Who are you?
A shooting star, am I? For a moment, flickering, granting hope, holding fearful humanity briefly by the throat, before suddenly vanishing.
I'm pretty sure this was his childhood friend.
Hold on.
Yeah.
A poet.
Someday, this poetry will be the end of me. Long time no see, Shulsky.
Oh.
What kind of a sick idea is this? Kidnapping me?
It's a joke! You don't find it funny?
No.
Smacked on the head? That's not funny at all.
Depend on me.
What?
Not
Psycho?
the best. Listen, I understand you hold some resentment within yourself over what happened.
Hey, Bavado.
But I can't change the past.
Thank you for lurking while you're working.
But shit! You told me to wait for help, and instead the boys in blue showed up, and you washed your hands of it, and left my pop to rot in prison.
At least admit that you acted like a dick.
It wasn't like that though.
It's not like that. I didn't mean to hang you out to dry. I was going to get help, but...
What? Didn't they have ink in France? The time for explanations was 15 years ago. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You're just like your father.
Yeah, I'm not
yes, I have the same family name and I'm also a thaumaturge. But that is where the similarities end. I don't think even you despised him as much as I did. His own son.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Now, years later, maybe things have changed, but once... There'd be no reason to talk if you hadn't pinched Papa's gut back then. Victor, it kills me that we pulled the trigger together. Together.
You did?
What the fuck?
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward.
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption.
Oh, this is gonna be a bloody awful fight. Because he was gonna go and get help, but his father stopped him.
Let's show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
Well, if you insist. We're gonna be fighting by myself,
I'll take a look around.
Yes, I will. The Daily Courier. Tragedy on Mazurkowska Street. Several people have died in a building collapse, including respected Warsaw entrepreneur Stanislaus Wolski. No one seems to know the cause of the accident. Defective construction of the building or a deliberate attack? All we know is it could not have been foreseen. Shock and awe. Did we read this already? I'm pretty sure we read that already. Anyway. Inventory of debts. Aloysi owes 200 rubles. A duck in manure. Rudy talked back. Knock one of his teeth out if he doesn't apologize in writing. Joseph owes 50 rubles until September. Break one finger for every 10 rubles owed. Oh, so they are bookies. Okay. Gotcha. Come on.
You guys again. You shitheads better have a good excuse, because I was right in the middle of an incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today we're practicing our boxing on you.
Is that my new oh, yes! That's my new salutor!
I can't remember now.
Fucked
That's what I was looking for.
You'll regret it. Today I've got the Demon Master on my side. Show these cretins, Victor.
Master. Alrighty. Wow, 41. 43. Okay, he's got very low. Let's do Bukovac on him. Bukovac. Yes. Did we? Oh, it's permanently disabled. Okay. So what have you got? Pepper and nothing. Let's get some heals going. I haven't fought with him, with Veles. But I do need heals. Here, Uber. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. Oh no, I'm bleeding. I forgot to do the other card. Okay, I need to do that. Okay, now all my bleeding is gone. Yeah, let's do this. Oof, shit. Shit. Damn it. So close. So freaking close. I mean, I can't improve. Well, I can, I suppose. Those aren't really great improvements. Wish I can upgrade my health somewhere. Those are just as I need them. I want to save some points for this next salutor that I'm getting. Okay, he's got a knife, so maybe I should take care of him first, because he's giving me bleed, which is hectic. Okay, let's start the fight. And he doesn't need any salutors, so let's do you. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're still on Uber, so let's do heals. It's just gonna reduce by 1. Let's do that one. Okay, so his trait is disabled. Brilliant. What trait has he got? Okay, I do have a trait. Let's do Book of Arch. Let's do you. Perfect. Book of Arch. Seriously.
You never let me down. This is the best way to start an evening.
Are you shitting me?
If we're to have fun, let's do it right. Around
Oh
for
my
everyone.
goodness. With fisticuffs? Are you shitting me? Really? What's wrong with you
Old
people?
friendships never die, right? Here, Polish, pure, the mother of all libations. Enjoy it! Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
So, are we quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
Don't be so sly, Victor. We're not squared up, yet. That burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
Good riddance.
You just got your ass handed to you, now you want to go look for another fight.
Victor?
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit. I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a salutor here.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity. Hey everybody! From this day forth, the London bar will be known as The Demon's Den! Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Okay.
You keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go! I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
What a strange twist of events. What a weirdo. So there's something in... Examine that. A bullet hole. A hole in the wall with a bullet still stuck in it. My first expectation is always to find fear, doubt, or anger behind a bullet. After all, who shoots just like that, treating it as some sort of game? Exactly the kind of person who fired this bullet, light-heartedly, seeing the weapon only as a tool of enjoyment. Yeah, that sounds like that dude. Definitely sounds like him. Menu. Broshed or broth fruit soup. What the hell is fruit soup? That sounds disgusting. Pottage with crayfish. Young turkey. Romaine lettuce, pan-seared saffron milk cups. That kind of sounds yummy. Cucumber salad. Compote. Cream with chocolate. Pears. Potato. Cup of green gages. Mocha black coffee. A local lager. English porter. And portioned caviar and snacks. Very hoity-toity for a scruffy bar. Got a new maple leaf rag. Joplin. Oh, hello. Nearly missed that. On the labor movement and its leaders. It's a lot of reading. I'm not in the mood. Okay. Two things. A wooden pole with traces of a knife throwing. Drops of blood seep deep into the wood, preserving the memory of a severed human ear. The hand that threw the knife had a clear target, an ear cut off in a frenzy. The smile by a mind deaf to any afterthought. Individual splinters still remember the cold steel of the blade, which was guided by a heart marked by competitiveness. It had no precision, only stupidity fueled by the desire to win. A reckless man. Seems to be a few here. Dirty rag, an ordinary dirty rag soaked with blood. The cloth is stained with fresh blood. The ultimate blood. That which flows from a fatal wound, carelessly put away. Is this the last reminder of a recent brawl with a tragic ending? I think it's up there. A sturdy hunting knife engraved with the initials AN, carries the memory of poetry being recited in different situations, whether while picking dirt from under one's nails or mutilating someone's face. The blood-stained blade must be a good source of inspiration. From the wooden inlaid handle protrudes a long sharp pommel that has tasted blood and stripped people of small body parts more than once. The knife is a bloodthirsty beast that demands to be fed. Yeah, I thought it was his blade. Sounds a little bit psycho. Funny photo. Oh, it's them. Here we finally look ourselves, laughing school kids, constantly in search of new brawl. Nice of Oberasi to keep it. To the eyes. Your eyes are filled with shades of my memories. Close them and look there, far ahead. Do you see? Sunrise, the day's herald. No, for you night is eternal, yes? I see you, lipless, with hair as long as the past. You are a body, warm in my memory. You rot, yet not violets spring from you. I pluck them and give myself to your embrace. I feel on nothing, nothing I affirm, and I wait. I wait. No epiphany comes. The spearheads of your eyes are hollow. I search for a gaze, but only an eye in hand, deaf in its stead. Warsaw, 1904. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. Hello, sweet secret. Broken window with planks where the glass used to be. Fragments of human tissues can still be found nearby. Some man flew through this window, leaving behind the memory of his bleeding body. Someone grabbed him by the tails and pushed him without much force or precision, rather spurred by adrenaline. So Oberasi's got the thing, salutor. The London bar couldn't belong to anyone else, as it perfectly represents Oberasi's nature. The parties here often get out of control and end badly or even tragically for those involved. This place smells of blood, stupidity, and foolhardiness, all soaked in alcohol. Yeah, hello, sweet secrets. Okay, hello.
Vodka, revelry, extreme opinions, violence. That giant bird must enjoy it, and I'm sure it also stirs up the chaos.
Victor, time for penalty drinks.
Feathers, a beak, those eyes. Who are you? I can't focus.
Don't make me come over there!
Do I know someone with mood swings, a tendency for bravado, and a weakness for booze?
Mm-hmm. You certainly do.
Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
Share your observations.
I've had a look around and some things caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the salutor.
Well then, shoot!
Start with number 3.
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm at your
polite.
service.
Found out where the bullet hell come
Did
from.
anybody die stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual. Look how helpful I am. Keep going.
Oh my god. This guy needs to be put away for like ever.
A bucket of
In a
dirty
dark
water,
hole.
blood-soaked rag. Whose blood is this?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
Get to the point.
You like to go wild here, huh? Are you often the one who gets the whole crazy ball rolling?
You know, I used to have a puppy. This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A stiff spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
Okay. Let's go back to the
What
puppy.
happened to the
What
puppy?
happened to the puppy?
He was called Romeo. He fell in love. One day he packed his bags and ran off with that bitch. I'm sure he started a family. He's raising his puppies and reminiscing. Yeah. My brave little guy. But what were we talking about?
You get a lot
I
of
got him
sexy
very...
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something looketh around. What do you call a lot? 3 a month on average, I'd say. Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver one day and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it, I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well then I'll ask you, is he an idiot or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead. I have to gather myself a little too. Lelek. What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your goddamn mind.
The salutor's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the beak, the feathers, the trill. He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, come on. Where about it is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his flaw is speaking for him.
Maybe.
Whoever's
I don't know
with
if
us
it's
is
him
with
though.
us, and whoever's against us, fuck them. Come on. I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of.
Oh, I'm sure.
Maybe your demon will be drinking vodka somewhere there too.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. That's the smell of Warsaw nightlife. Smell it, Victor. Relish it.
A bouquet of sweat, shit, and puke. And piss, thanks.
Yeah,
But it's Warsaw's
that's...
piss and puke.
Smells
interwoven with
lovely.
the aroma of steadfastness and heroism.
You
Come
say
on,
so?
you'll see the true face of Abaurycy Niedzic. And maybe you'll even find what you're...
Yeah, maybe. Hey, Pi, how are you doing? Okay, let's see. After downing the last glass, I saw a thick fog gather at my table, and from it emerged a beautiful woman clothed in only in chains made of pearls and precious stones. I woke up almost instantly, I think cradling a beautiful, almost naked broom in my arms. Okay. Yeah, he had way too much to drink. Inside it states that it's the property of Abaurycy Niedzic. This notebook is a vessel into which inspiration is poured. Kept close to the heart, serving as its expression, the nib has pierced the paper in some places. So much excitement was in the poet's hand, a record of the pure passion that fills the owner. The pages of the notebook are inscribed from top to bottom. Some have been torn out, while others bear the marks of many erasures. Words, 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 including extremely flowery metaphors, revealing the poet's sensitive soul. Okay. Deadness. Blood, blood. The heart pulls. The blade heads and feeds. Heeds and feeds. I choke on the blood. I search for love in blood. I search still. That's dark. Bloodstains on the table. A dried bloodstain in the wood that forms a pattern. What initially appears to be just a bloodstain is in fact a poem. One only has to peer deeper into what remains of it on one's for one's attention to be drawn to the individual smudged words from which it is no longer possible to extract any meaning. Okay. Behind the mask of barbarism, the mask of ruthless gangster conceals a truly sensitive soul. Torn between conflicting feelings, he balances on a thin line between beauty and ugliness, tenderness and violence. Confronting him with his inner chaos might reveal his flaw. Maybe.
Welcome to my world.
How you doing,
Meaning
Pi?
what? That they've got a guy tied up in the back here too, and they're about to threaten to drown him in the Vistula?
I see the positive mood of the neighborhood has infected you. Wonderful. But you guessed wrong, friend. Here, well, magic happens here.
I have a feeling it's going to be nudity again. I really, really have a feeling it's going to be nudity again. Do you alright? I'm good, thank you. My earphones just died though.
Shall we?
Yeah, they did. Give me a second. There we go. Earphones are back. You doing alright? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. At least it's cooling off a little bit. Yeah, sure.
A
let's
double
drink.
barrel each, please.
People come here to tickle their palates with exquisite libations. Let's do a milk of 83.
You're not messing around.
After years of begging and eating scraps off aristocratic tables, I'm not messing around.
You come here to get some fresh air away from the underworld?
I come here so I don't forget who I am. A poet.
Where is the subject of Lele?
So what's actually been going on with you over the last 15 years?
My father ended up behind bars, and as for me, the streets took me in, taught me life. I roamed around, got odd jobs, and when I was hard up, I went begging. I've got a tough skin on me, Victor, but the embers of poetry still smolder in my heart. Well, in time, I gained a new family, my shivs.
We were supposed to go to high school together, maybe to university after that. Everything would have gone differently, if only.
We did the world a favor by fucking over that loan shark. One way or the other, Pop's debts would have landed me on the streets. If I hadn't told you about it, you wouldn't have hit on your brilliant idea. I'll sort him out with my salutor, you kept saying. You were too unskilled at that magic business of yours, eh?
My Ooper had only just come to me. I didn't know anything about being a thaumaturge.
Yeah, and I'm sure you wanted to impress your daddy.
I trusted my father to help us, but he only told me not to interfere. He swore he'd sort it out.
All right, there's no need to waste your damn breath. He's gone, and we're here.
Let's talk about
You've
poetry.
always had a silver tongue.
Don't I know it? Add to that a despicable past, and you've got all the ingredients for a poet.
Now why are we sitting here instead of at your bar?
My lads, bless them, set me up a poetry reading once, But they're simple folk. They don't understand this poesy. They laughed when they should have cried. Cried when their hearts should have flooded with anger. I don't hold it against them. My bar trades on its reputation as a dive. That's how you make the most money.
Okay.
What is your plan? Would you rather the name Niedzits make people talk about the king of the underworld, or a great poet?
The poetic king of the underworld. Anyway, they already say that. The Shivs think of me as a bard, and the competition says so too. And since I've got them all by short hairs, they respect me, even though they can't string two proper sentences together. I've got a gift, Victor. I can't complain about a lack of talent.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Lelek is attached to you.
A demon following me around? Bullshit.
There are a lot of indications. Your personality, the things you do, and stuff like that.
I'd rather not have anyone sharing my head with me. Can you do something about it?
I'm not sure what his flaw is exactly. Well, there's many, but I don't know what it precisely is.
You've always had some seed of madness inside you, but I don't think you've ever been so fucked up.
Beg pardon?
I found your poem. Did you write it in your own blood or that of one of your victims?
Victims? The hell are you talking about? Of course it was mine. I sliced my veins open for art. That's how committed I am.
More like desperate. No true poet needs to resort to gimmicks. He just needs ink, and the world will hear him.
Shit. One more word, and I'll forget about our friendship.
There's nothing to forget. Our friendship is just a figment of your sick imagination.
What the hell? Oh, we're trying to get the flaw out of him.
Stab me in the heart. It'll hurt less.
I know now that you're not the one Lelek is following.
You see? Even the devil can't touch me. He's come knocking a few times, but we've never managed to strike a deal.
And you'd surely be the perfect candidate for him, but only seemingly. So what? Should we continue our search?
Oh, Victor, lad, how that we tickles me. Come on, of course we're continuing. We have to find that little brat of yours.
He may be older, but he's certainly not more mature. The Chamberlain of Chaos, the Minister of Warsaw's Vagary, and the Messenger of Cirrhosis of the Liver. With every sip of vodka, our passion grows, and the city becomes much more colorful, and it belongs to us. Very colorful descriptions. Master of Cirrhosis. Okay. Okay, so the person is here. Damaged street lamp. The street lamp has traced invitation. Anton is pleased to invite admirers of the art of painting to an exhibition during which he will present a new series of paintings entitled Rebirth. It will be a creative reference to the Greek myth of Prometheus. The exhibition will take place on September 6th. Paintings will be available to the public on the evening for the next 2 weeks.
Well, there we have it.
Small print are decorated with floral motifs. It's an invitation to attend the exhibition. Exhibition to lift hearts. Organizes an exhibition of his works which contain a patriotic theme hidden on many levels. exhibition will be available for viewing in the evenings at the apartment. Repeat. Cossack's hat. A bloody hat. Inside is a label with the name Pasha sewn in it. This is no ordinary hat. It is the vessel, memories of true friendship and a comfort zone in which you can be yourself. Now soiled, used to frantically staunch blood that gushed from a wound born of thoughtlessness. So this reckless person is the one I'm hunting. Broken bottle. The hand that used the bottle as a weapon was driven by a deliberate malice and the desire to have fun. There's no aggression here or desire to cause harm, just unadulterated stupidity. One hair, another fresh blood covers them. This bottle hit someone's head. First it was emptied in the blink of an eye, and as soon as the opportunity arose, it was smashed on someone as an exquisite joke. Wow. So there's just these two people to speak to.
What? You give up, you piece of shit?
Do you see what I see?
Okay.
I see two morons wrestling with a lamppost. How are you fellas doing? Who's winning?
It's a colossus, looking down its nose. Arrogant piece of... I swear it called us sons of bitches.
Well, that would piss anyone off.
Okay. The salutors' presence is so strong here, it wouldn't take much to lose one's head. Some people stop distinguishing reality from imagination and see danger even in inanimate objects. Lanterns seem to be extremely dangerous enemies. Okay, so it's these two. Take the lamppost side.
All in all, look at it this way, Ambiguous. It is a little stuck up.
Well, that's true. If you look close enough at it, it could be enough to piss you off.
That's what I said.
You sure showed that lamppost what brave squatties you are. It's leaning now, so you taught it a lesson.
Do my eyes deceive me, or are you vandalizing city property? Papers, please.
I think you must have a screw loose, gents. Different rules apply in the bar district.
No need to show your ID, Niedzic. We've already got a cell waiting for you.
Well, I don't think so. Go ahead, Victor.
How did I know that's gonna happen? 'Geez, these guys are hectic. 42, and look at their freaking focus. What the hell? I've got 8 points. I still need to do this one too. I was gonna get to this one and this one, but this one is permanently upgrades my health points by 2. That 2 is very much, but 2 can mean difference between life and death. Two is a big number in this game. Okay. This is a good one to have, actually. Fixation. What have I got in here? need? Upper and Bogarach. It's got a knife. Is that a baton? Let's kill this guy first because he's got a gun. Nice. Ow. It wasn't me that he hit. Okay, is he broken? Yes, he's broken. Okay, now we need... Let's get over here. Let's do that. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I need to attack this dude. Shoot. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Really? At least I healed. How come you got the shot again? Bastard. I'm losing focus though. I need to get that off me. Okay, now I need to kill you. Shit. What the hell, man? No. Oh no. Lost focus. Damn it.
sure gave that the Cossack treatment.
And what? You guys were so worn out from fighting a lamppost that you didn't help?
It was fun to watch. Midgets and the magician in action. It's a fine sight.
Time to keep an eye out for Dennis. He was injured in the fight with the Colossus and got lost. I think.
Maybe the Ataman ended up at the Lockstock.
Where?
The Lock, Stock, and Barrel. This Ruski bar up the stairs here. Competition.
The night's still young. There's excitement ahead.
Let's follow them. Since I haven't yet found Blerp, that could be just where he is.
Very true. No entry. Okay. Looks like another fight. Propaganda brochure. The sewers of the city of Warsaw as a tool used by Judaism and charlatans to destroy Polish agriculture and exterminate the Slavic population living by the Vistula River. The complete harmlessness of cloacal waste to humans is evidenced by the booming health of workers, specifically those engaged in cleaning the lavatories and the suburban farmers who mostly rely on human fertilizers, even during the spread of the epidemic diseases. So what room is there for the existence of these disease-causing microbes? They probably dreamt up in the empty heads of tabloid writers or the perverse brains of the ill-willed. Amidst the manure and hay, among the cattle and the simpletons, the eternal wisdom has descended upon mankind. A mankind corrupted by the theories and doctrines of pure reason, by the devices and constructs of capitalism, by the skullduggery and extravagance of the Jews, and it used supernatural science to guide the monarchs, the wise men, to welcome the future savior of the world in a poor thatch in Bethlehem. Okay.
Private party tonight, no riffraff.
Cheers, Ivan, my friend.
Mr. Niedzic, well, I've got clear instructions.
Don't be silly. It's a beautiful night out. Rare when we see stars over Warsaw. But now look. 1, 2. If you count them all, you'll know the extent of my gratitude.
Well, all right, go on in. I'm fond of you, Mr. Niedzic. I'm just doing my job.
You see? That's respect.
Don't quite understand the reference there. I'm sure that's like a payoff.
This is what they call a private party?
Mm-hmm. And there it is.
What is this, a wake? Good thing we showed up. Double barrel for me. Actually, make that 2.
Okay, there's some stuff here. Examine. An ornate Cossack saber that belongs to Pasha. Sheshka. The steel shines and the handle is polished to a mirror sheath. People are not afforded as much love and care as the shoshka, which is cared for so painstakingly. There's something else here. A ritual in honor of the deceased, repeated reverently. It's a kiss laid just above the former owners, engraved after each polishing. Interesting person. Christia's apron. An apron with the name Christina embroidered on it. Warmth and love twist between the arches of the embroidered letters. A woman embroidered them, contemplating her beloved waiting for her at home. The chill of the back room permeates her bones, but the memory of tender touch and loving eyes wraps around her thoughts like a fluffy blanket. Hanya's apron. An apron with the name Hana embroidered on it. Tension is another thread in the linen fabric of the apron. Nervous impulses run through the material. Being so close to the body, it has taken over the stress pulsating from the violent movements of its owner. Okay, so we have a name. It seems that Hanya is the witness I'm looking for. Letter to Dennis. I hope you're well. It's difficult for me to write this letter, but I want to open my heart to you and not hide the truth. I've long sensed that your affection for me has faded. You no longer write as often as you used to, and I haven't seen you for almost a year. I don't want to remain in uncertainty any longer, so I'm forced to break off our engagement. Be well and think about me from time to time, but don't write to me anymore. Olga. P.S. I'm dictating these words to Father Olka. He wishes to convey that you are no longer welcome in the village, but you could at least visit your mother. Interesting. Crumpled letter addressed to Dennis. The sender has informed him that she's through with him. Page knows the kaleidoscope of emotions flooding through Dennis's heart when he first read the words written here. Unbridled anger came first, eventually giving way to bitterness. Finally, suffering took hold, crowning the process of heartbreak. Okay. A pistol, a well-cared-for pistol with an ornate grip. Steel that's cold to the touch burns on the inside with a mixture of hope and fear. Hope that the cold of the metal pressed against one's temple will bring solace. Fear that though the heart will stop beating, the soul will continue to suck. The barrel pressed against his own temple, his finger on the trigger, and chaos in his heart. To shoot or not to shoot. Already the pressure on the trigger is increasing. So little is needed for the bullet to pierce the skull. And yet the finger is withdrawn. The barrel moves away from the temple. Alrighty. A worn-out instrument that Cossack takes on their travel. Balalaika. The strings have absorbed the memory of the melodies played on the balalaika. And a 1, the heaviness of the fingers pluck the string reflects the wistfulness of the melody. And a 2, the impish lightness in an expression of raunchy humor, and so it goes, around and around. The soundboard is filled with longing and sad thoughts. They pour out and wander across the strings. Regardless of the melodies played on them, no matter if the song is cheerful, good to dance to or sorrowful, the memory stored in the instrument does not lie. Its head sees the world in shades of black. Sower of chaos, unpredictable, reckless dance, whose heart is filled with incomprehensible anger, hides his suffering, grief, and longing. Torn by conflicting emotion, he sows chaos and falls into extremes. His behavior stems from his broken heart, which has become his curse. It is he that Lelek has taken a fancy to. It is his flaw that I need to identify. Solomon Timur. So where is Lelek though?
Look at her all over him. I'd know how to make the most of being so popular.
Oh, nasz drug. Come sit with us.
Did I hear you talking about Danis?
Danis and babes.
He talks a lot, makes a big fuss around himself, but when push comes to shove, he leaves them hanging.
So them babes must like him.
Yeah, nothing for us to do except drink and enjoy one another's company.
You seem thick as thieves. Have you known each other long?
Since we were kids. We're all from the Don Host Oblast. Under Danis, we've traveled far and wide with the Russians.
Danis is your commander?
Da, Ataman.
You know Danis pretty well, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I take a professional interest in guys like him. You think I can ask you guys a couple of questions?
Let's see what you're after, wizard.
Okay, talk about Dennis's song.
Who'd have thought that Danis was such a sensitive soul? Does he play the balalaika a lot?
Lately, he's been singing either about the Grim Reaper and Hellfire or rolling in the hay. You can't keep up with him.
He goes too heavy on the tearjerkers for my taste. Any more questions?
Yeah, lots.
I've heard Danis likes playing Russian roulette.
He's such a bonehead. He never thinks about the trouble he'll get himself into.
You'd better watch your head when he's around.
Who is Pasha?
Our buddy, from the same village as us, out past the Don River.
Hey, Lewis.
We went through a lot together.
You what? I said. Leave it at that.
What actually happened to him?
We all stick close together, but when you're drunk, you get some weird ideas. That damned Shashka of Pasha's was a spoil of war. One time, Danis and Pasha got tanked and started playing Russian roulette for it.
So, Danis clearly won. But that little saber of Pasha's doesn't make him feel triumph, more like love and concern. He really looks after it.
Hey, wizard. How come you're snooping around like this?
Pasha died in foolish death while playing Russian roulette with Danis. Both of them carelessly disregard the consequences and did not realize the veracity of the bullet. Reality claimed its dues and took Pasha, thus breaking Danis' heart, who lost a part of himself. Well, he's a moron. Question about Danis' fiancée.
Danis had a fiancée, but she dumped him. How come?
Thought you just bricked your PC?
No, he keeps his feelings to himself. But it hurt him. That's what I think.
Maybe she got sick of waiting. She had her pick of men in the village.
Danis cherished the memories of Pasha, surrounding himself with objects that belonged to him. Danis obviously cared for Pasha. He also must have considered him more than just a friend. Ew. Pasha was close to Danis' heart. All that's left of him now are memories enchanted with the objects that Danis carefully preserves. The Cossack is tormented over the death of the one who was more than a friend to him. Was it Pasha's death that spawned the flaw in him, or did it only expose it?
You know what I think? You're not being straight with me.
What?
I think Pasha and Danis were more than comrades in arms and blood brothers. On top of that, I think that's why Danis' fiancée dumped him. People from your village kept giving her crap.
The fuck are you talking about? They were blood brothers, that's all. You'd love to find a buddy like that. Someone for better and for worse.
Calm down, I can see you're faithful friends. I'd better go take a drag of Warsaw air.
If you like breathing through a straight nose, don't try any funny business.
Like clearly upset. You wanna talk? Over?
Danis doesn't think about what he's doing, and he doesn't care about the consequences, as if it's all in the name of fun. He couldn't cope with his broken heart, so he started tumbling further and further into the depths of chaos. It seems like Pasha was more to him than just a comrade and close friend. His death hit Danis like a train. Since then, his life's been nothing but irrational behavior and risk-taking. He's thumbing his nose at death. I think I'll accept the challenge. Time to figure out his flaw and catch Lelek. I wonder if he'll play Russian roulette with me.
Seriously? Seriously?
Come on, don't
These
make me
places,
bad.
nothing
I'll
says
fix up your head
we just got married
for
by
nice
drinking, firing the
I mean, no,
AK into the walls. Jeez.
I feel like a game. You up for one?
Me? Forget it. I have gorgeous hands. Everyone says so. You're not gonna
I
carve
love
them
her
up with
body.
that shank.
Beautiful.
What? You eavesdropping, magician?
I found something that belongs to you. A letter. Is...
Hand that over. If you read it, you'll regret it. It's private.
Easy now, I just wanted to talk.
We don't have anything to talk about. Leave me alone.
Lock, stock and barrel? Or the London bar?
The Demon's Den!
You taking a fucking survey? Are you spying for Niedzits?
Sheer curiosity. I work for nobody. I'm the one in charge of...
Devils, I know. Get out of here. I can't stand the sight of you.
You're sitting there so quietly. How about a little game? You play Russian roulette here, lads? Or are you too soft?
Ha! Think you're harder than me? I eat Russian roulette for breakfast. Let's play.
Did someone say Russian roulette?
Oh,
Show
no.
us what a tough guy you are, pretty boy.
6 chambers, 1 bullet. Ready to start?
Wait, Victor. Let's play with mine.
Huh. Richie's revolver or my revolver? I don't know if I trust Richie's revolver though. But I also don't want to kill anybody. I mean, I just want his floor. Now let's stick with my own.
Next time we'll play with yours.
I hope so. Let's do it your way. I won't insist.
Does this remind you of anything?
Hang on. Isn't
Do
that the
not
same
try
gat
this
we
at
used
home,
for?
kids. It's stupid.
Play.
My turn. It was nice knowing you guys. And you, Victor. If fate so ordains, we'll speak in hell. Well, 4 more. Ah. We're starting round 2.
Is that how it was with Pasha? Do you wonder if you're going to wipe the remains of my brain off your face?
Shut your trap.
Gods of Chaos, watch over me. That's the end. We know what's waiting in the cylinder.
You brave enough to cross even that final boundary?
Have you lost your damn marbles, Victor?
Pasha ran out of luck and lost his shashka, right?
You're all lying. You think I'm scared of death? The sight of me makes the Grim Reaper quake in his boots.
Well, go ahead.
Watch carefully.
Okay. Now we're gonna get into another fight.
Is that lovely song for me? Don't stop. I'm enjoying listening.
Actually, I actually want to leave it right there, to be honest. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna save though. Shit. It's not too bad. Let's do him first. What are you? Should kill him first. Damn it, he canceled my... Delay or interrupt the actions of 50 enemies. Okay, let's get this guy down. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's kill this one first. Let's do it with a healing. Or not. Damn it. These two both have knives. So we need to get rid of them very quickly. And I have freaking bleeding. I know, but they've got Bukovac. Shit. Okay. Shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, bloody hell. She healed first. Okay. That is where I'm gonna leave it. Because now I can just load that fight. Oh, I'm not gonna go fight it off stream. but at least that gives me a point to start tomorrow night. And yeah, Lewis and I will be starting a Valheim playthrough in about an hour and a half. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope I see you guys there. Yeah. I will see you later. Bye.